Good evening, everyone. I'm Don Mahogany, and this is the J-Ray Channel News. It's December, and Christmas is only a couple weeks away. Economists are saying that this season we'll all have a little more spending money because gas prices and mortgage rates have dipped. Economists are also paid compulsive liars, according to anyone you ask with common sense. Experts say if your fever drops from 104 to 103 after taking lots of meds, you're still sick. So we are still hurting in our wallets. And don't get me started on mortgage rates. I can't even get out of an apartment now, and I work more jobs than the number of guys Taylor Swift wrote revenge songs about. In other news, a hiker was rescued from being stuck under a nearly 10,000-pound boulder for nearly 7 hours in California and was airlifted to a hospital in Fresno. Investigators say a suspicious-looking coyote was detained while attempting to flee the area on a bicycle, and several empty Acme boxes were found littered around the valley. Investigators say that witnesses heard the hiker yelling to someone to, quote, "meet me," and then the boulder landed on him. It is believed that this was a misunderstanding, but the coyote's legal team is not commenting at this time. In other news, 2 students in a Georgia high school laboratory were injured after a terrible science experiment went wrong. Apparently 2 students by the name of Aaron and Blake decided to test the patience of a former inner-city school teacher. Both students are recovering this evening. The school board gave a statement, "We don't know how this guy got into the building." They also stated that the actions of the teenagers were insubordinate and churlish. Now let's take a moment to have a sip of some Celsius. It's a wonderful drink, light and crispy, good for your health, and has all the flavor of any other sugary drink you wish you had. Very crisp. Very crisp. You can find a link in the description below and get your Celsius on Amazon today. Boy, that's crisp. Maybe it's the necktie. Alright, I'm good. I'm alone. I'm still good. And as Christmas approaches, and everybody's getting their Christmas family photos done, you should consider one thing. Photographers could be in trouble if they do Christmas photo shoots with the Grinch character theme. Seuss Enterprises reportedly sent a cease and desist letter to an Arkansas photographer for hosting a Grinch-themed photo shoot. Boy, isn't that ironic. They're stealing all the fun out of Christmas. All over again. And all you pranksters out there running around in Grinch outfits, and you know who you are, you may want to avoid public pranks, or the cat in the Fed hat might visit your door. And in entertainment news, if you're an avid watcher of Desperate Housewives of Utah, Sister Wives, then you know that the season is winding down to an end, and all but one wife has given up on sharing one man with 3 angry, scorned women. TLC and ABC, however, have teamed up together to share resources and use the latest season of Sister Wives to be the next season of The Bachelor. It only makes sense. The critics say it's a gutsy move with semi-real emotions involved, but will end the same way and save millions on production costs. Producers say that instead of receiving a rose at the end, Robin, the only surviving sister wife, will receive a new box of Kleenex and 1 year free therapy. And turning now to weather. With the threat of El Nino bringing us a cold, wet winter, it begs the question, with open borders for the past 3 years, why has El Nino waited this long to make its way into our country? For real. Speaking of weather, let's go over to the J-Ray Channel Weather Center to see what's shaking in the sky. J-Ray? Yes, hi Dawn. I can barely hear you. My eardrums have frozen solid. I don't know how that happened, but apparently when it gets really cold, parts of your body start to freeze. Also, things that come out of your body can freeze, like right over there. I just took a leak just a little while ago and it froze before it hit the ground. No water. So when it gets this cold, yes, things freeze. And I think my hand is froze to the inside of my jacket, and that's not because I peed on my hand, I promise. Back to you, Don. Thank you for that weather report, J-Ray. Alright, well, I hope everyone has a great night. This is Don Mahogany with the J-Ray Channel News. Stay fresh, cheese bags. I'm out.